Artharios. So guys, have you a feeling who has the highest chance to ranking here in our first match? Who will be the winner? Rapsy with a nature start. On the other side, a shadow start by Romchy. I would say nature is one of the advanced colors in PvP. Bets? I'm not sure if I want to do bettings on rookie events. And Powell for both players. Romchy taking the middle. And now retreating. Getting a bit of HP coughed off by the archers. Nature is a very unit-focused faction. He wants to have more units to do damage or to stay alive. Taking a power well against Shadow, that could be greedy. But Romchy is not here for a punishment. Alright. Instead going instant tier 2. We are at 1 minute 10 seconds in and we have a tier 2. Quite early. But, as you might know, tier 2 units scale very, very nicely with their numbers. Sniping away that dinosaur. Now it's just the archers left. No resummons, no power well, no orb. Seems like your opponent is also missing. Let me check. Now here we have dancers now. S count. Oh, he's playing the siege units. Still also S counters. Cold is not online. That's a bit sad. Well, we can wait for the 50 minutes. If he is not showing up, you will have your first victory without even fighting. And there we have the Army Phantom. Great M counter. Is she human? Gladiator. Okay. Yeah, she can silence units with her melee attack. And Romchy is... he's budgeting for a freeze. And retreat... No, not retreating. Just a misclick. That's sad. Just note down that Cold is probably missing for later reference. And with that, Rapsy defended and is now +1 power well. So he is ahead as well in power wells. Ooh, treasure wagon. He didn't get the ability out. He is playing Frost. Probably there is a Cobalt trick. He's hoping for... Oh, he can't disable... He's running away. He could disable the treasure wagon with that melee attack. And with that, nicely defended. Very expensive unit, to be honest. And another power for Rapsy. Ability out. He's again on the orb. That is a tricky move. The orb has 3000 HP. That takes forever to kill. Most often it's wise to go for the power well. There's 1000 energy less. Nice save. Sadly, this one was not hit. Needs to stay close to get the attention of the other phantoms. Oh, the ability also gets oinked. Interesting. Yeah. Now running away, waiting for the dancers to get out of their oink. What is that? A power shrine? Okay. He has quite the energy, but could also be a bit greedy. Does he have any kind of healing? Yeah, not with that color combination, I guess. Yeah, that will go down now. And then we have 2 thugs. And yeah, these are kind of dead. I'm not sure if he can push that down with that unit mix. Wow, nice freeze, getting all the units. He is focusing still the orb, but this less damage is also hitting the power well. So on the long run, that power could fall, but he needs a bit more force. Okay, he's just spamming the units. Welcome to Team Spitfire. Interesting enough, the thugs are holding up a bit. Team Spitfire is the group of persons who can always spam the Spitfire emoji in the chat if they feel the need to do so. And with that defended, we have that power of 500 HP staying around, and another treasure wagon trying to save the day. But here we have the activation of the shrine. The shrine also works for both players. Keep that in mind. I think one for the opponent and 3 for the own team, right? Like 3 cards each friendly user and the next card of each enemy. Okay, yeah, 3 and 2. Let's see. Oh, it should work. I'm wondering why it's not working. Oh, there's a 2. You have the wrong one. There is one which has the animation. That's only for subscribers, and the one without the animation is for everyone to use. Don't ask me. It's just Twitch. Yes, Spitfire, best card. And Rapsy is running to the north. He's going for the port. Why can't I see it? You mean in the chat? You might need to refresh the website. That power is getting low. Cobble trick, Cobble trick. Cobble trick saved the day. That was also the connecting power well here, but he is still behind 1 power well. Ooh, aura for defense. We have Rapsy at the top here, getting maybe a tier 3 up. Oink and root, followed by unit. Ooh, but that siege units, look at this, and the splash damage. There we have a freeze. Ziggeeh is doing the first win here. Oh, he might get the double kill on that power wells. That is huge. That is his comeback. Ooh, he needs 1 more. That's the moment when I want to spam an eruption. He does not have the tools to defend this. Double power well kick. Oh, army spell, not enough. Now that, I would say, Romchy is back in the game. He had quite the lead here in energy with that additional power well for longer. But now focusing the next position. And Rapsy tier 3. Will tier 3 coming up in time? I believe in the turtle. Ooh, that is an expensive move. I'm not sure. Look at what he has to deal here. Turtle indeed incoming. He has quite the energy. Let's see what the master plans to defend. I guess you can just delay the turtle and kill it yourself. Ooh, that is a great counter. But yeah, look at the damage of that turtle. And we have a freeze. The only way to deal with the turtle is kind of to isolate it and get rid of the units he can eat. And kind of multitask the way out of it and destroy the power wells, I think, the orbs. And it's an L counter as well. As long as he's getting the food, he can control it. Oh, now it's in range for the power well and orb. Yeah. Looks like Turtle is getting the win. Congratulations on this one. So, we are missing one last match, which is waiting for Cold. Is he showing up? I don't think so, right? Turtle OP. Let me just scroll up and see. Yeah, looks like not showing up. In that case, I will kick him out of that event, sadly. But it's sometimes stuff happens and you cannot participate. So give me a second. Cold. Forfeit. Yes. And with that, the bracket looks like refresh. Like this. I'm confused. Oh, it was... Okay, it did not shuffle new. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Since now we have 6 people, that would be way better with the shuffling. Nah. Okay. How about we are now going for... give me a second. I think we will just reset the event and I will note down the current matches and we'll be inserting that. That will be way easier later. So we have Rapsy versus Romchy with 1-0 and we have Brandy versus Ziggeeh with 0-1. So keep your horses, wait for a moment. I will try something out. I love to do stuff live, right? It's always good practice to screw things up live. Wall. Reset, yes. Participants. Code. Remove. Yes. Okay, then we have Rapsy. Rapsy versus Romchy. And Rapsy was the winner. Right, yes, and Brandy and Ziggeeh. Where Ziggeeh was the winner. Alright, let me refresh what I did there. Whoopsie. So this is our new bracket. And we will jump over and watch the match between... Brandy and Guardies. Again on Terrace. Sorry for that refresh. Let me just message here. Yeah, so we will have Brandy and invite already another group. Ooh, what? You're already fighting? You are playing. Seems like we missed these people. That means we are maybe jumping onto someone else. Not in a group right now. Guardian, you should play Brandy. You need to come in my group. But Brandy is currently in another match. Rapsy, I did a restart of the event and insert the other matches which have been played before. So we have clean brackets with 3 matches in each stage. We're back to terrors. I need to update. Thank you. No, you are at Haladur. that is. Alright. It's a bit shuffled now. Okay, Brandy, Guardian, we are in the group. Awesome. Yeah, I want to try to have these long breaks as short as possible. And that's why we had a new bracket now. So please check out the current bracket so you know what is going on. We are back on Terrace playing Brandybock versus Guardians. And yeah, Shadow Fire. Classic start. I say classic start, but now I realize he is playing a Sunderer. And Brandy is just letting him rush through. Ooh, playing a mine. That is off meta. But that is still not enough to kick a power well here. Double Sunder. Oh, he is going not for a power, he's going for the orb. Ooh, that is a tough one into a shadow base. He's getting out of daze. Ooh. Eruption range? Ah, not eruption range. That was a risky move. I think if you had played not the mine back here, but instead like here, this could have been done.
We are forsaken.
And another mine again. Mine is a tricky move in PvP. As you can see, you invested 70 power here for that mine, and nothing died. So the first one was not bad. This one... Ooh, taking the power, getting him now the lead. Most of the energy of the fire player is currently in the void. So there's not too much he can do. He can, of course, try to gang up with the strikers. But that's also a big investment. Also, the striker charge move against the Dread Charger is not as effective. Ooh, nicely placed, but not enough. Killing the unit? No. Saving again. Now we have triple. We need one more for the gang up. But in the meantime, we have another power well here taken. Brandy is taking it slow and steady. And here we have the gang up. Maybe this is now where things are changing. Let's see. And eruption, gang up ability. There was a nest surprise. Not dealing enough damage, by far not enough. And with that, the Shadow Army is gone. And with ability, they are slowly healing up. Now Brandley is in a very tough spot. That is now the turnaround. Let's see if he... Ooh, knockback. Interesting. That first power will half HP. Yeah, it's looking very good for the fire player. Retaking the middle. It's super hard to play against gang up, especially with the strikers. They can heal. If you have just the thugs, that's one thing. But yeah, healing is totally different beast. Yeah, I think probably the best way to deal is with a lot of nasties, maybe. That's all units. That power was just built and will not pay at all. And with that, fire is ahead in one power well. But he's not giving up yet. And another Sunder is coming over to play. He will snack away that power well, I guess. And that is now the big question, if he can find a way to come back. And GG is called. Very cool match. Don't underestimate the strikers. I don't think they are in the current meta deck. I think that is his own decision. Same with the mine. I think if he skipped the mine at some positions, he could have been faster. Or maybe that was the time he needed to get the energy. Who knows? Well played. So, let's see the bracket. We had got the match here at the top. And maybe I guess these are already playing. Let's go for... If Dreadful Nest spam, would we answer a message tracker? Yeah, I would have tried this. As a Shadow player, I think that would be my try. But not sure if it's the correct way to deal with that situation. Hello, SK. Welcome to some crazy matches. You missed some striker action. So maybe let's stick with Guardians and play with Ziggeeh and Semai in the next one. Oh, Cold came online. You're too late. 25 minutes to be precise. And at this point, it is not easy to get you back in. I'm sorry. I can try to reverse all the changes I just did. And... oh. Okay. Let's see if we can get him back in. So we have to also insert Guardians versus Brandy. We still have to wait for the other people to finish, so I guess I can spend the time in doing more live tinkering with the system. What? Ziggeeh 00? Let me just ask. I don't think they have a draw. Rapsy won, okay. So Ziggeeh versus Rapsy, with Rapsy being the winner. And this match. Reset, yes. Cold with so I try to get Cold back in and then see if we yeah, not too much I can show off. Yeah, please wait for a moment. Please wait. I will try to get this thing running again. Romchy just registered. Awesome. That means I can shuffle. Start the event and reinsert the old plays with Rapsy and Romchy. Romchy and I will not do this again. Romchy and Rapsy. I can't find that match. There it is. Where Rapsy was the winner. We have Brandy and Ziggeeh. There was Ziggeeh the winner. Then Guardians and Brandy. Guardians and Brandy, where Guardian was the winner. And Ziggeeh versus Rapsy. Ziggeeh versus Rapsy. Rapsy the winner. And Romchy versus Romchy. There you go. Romchy was the winner. Okay, we are back on track. I'm sorry for the confusion. We are back online with a new bracket. This looks like this. Let me just open it and refresh. I guess we are now can pick a random batch at this point. So we go for Ziggeeh and Guardians at the top right. Invite Ziggeeh and invite Guardian. And we go on to Haladur. Right, it was Haladur at this point. Yes, it is Haladur at this point. And we have our match. Let me just message some people. in-game. Yeah, there's some stuff is going on now. There's reshuffling, Rapsy, so no worry. Might be that you have to play again against other ones. Same with the maps. That's the problem if you do resetting, reshuffling, and so on. You will play maps now multiple times. And with that, we have our match. After tinkering a lot, please spread the word to the other players while I'm doing the streaming here that we have a new bracket and they should figure out who is their opponent. Just get this over here. All right, in the north, Ziggeeh, Shadow Start. And here we have Guardians with a Fire Start. Not running for the middle, instead going for the left side. Oh, he decided that the Strikers are a strong first move. Let's see if he can pull this off as well against Ziggeeh. Oh yeah, he is going for the gang up. What is Ziggeeh's answer? He could go for an early tier 2. Or prepare for mass nest surprises. There are 3. There are 4. Tier 2 would be the answer. Even with double shadow, I think tier 2 would be the answer. Oh, it is Frost. You have a good eye. And tier 2 is coming up. I guess there will be some dancers. Okay, he's switching targets now. And a Sunder, yeah. Against tier 2, that will be tricky. Yeah, there are the dancers. He is playing the stage 1, but it's still a very strong S counter. He needs to do something against the Sunder. Guess he can Cobalt Trick. Yeah, they kill the... There's the Cobalt Trick. Yeah, the dancers are cleaning up quick here. Even with the healing, that is not enough. Another Cobalt Trick, maybe? Oh, Cobalt Trick! Cobalt Trick in the last second. And with that, the gang up is going down. We have that close mortar tower here. Another Cobalt Trick. Cobalt Trick. Ooh, I think Ziggeeh is out of the woods. Thundering now the orb down with 1000 HP. Mortar Tower is trying also some damage on the power and the orb. But I guess the Cobalt Trick might be... Cobalt Trick saved the day. That was a close one. If the eruption would be a bit earlier, he could have killed this. Mortar Tower missed much. Yeah, that's the sad thing about the Mortar Tower. And now the table has turned. Guardians now on tier 1. Losing all his units. A lot of energy in the void. While Ziggeeh, flawless defense. Well, not flawless, but good defense. With double power will lead at this point. And the tech. Miscalculation on the first Sundering? Yeah, it was a close call. Rookie PvP is fun? Yeah, it absolutely is. You will learn new strategies, like that gang up here. It works also against pros. I was winning some of the PvP matches against pros just by gang up with thugs. Not because I was smart, just because I had 3 of them and decided to go for 4, and then somehow it spiraled out of control. Nasty surprise. And falling back again. That splash damage even hit. Nice. Yeah, you can only hit with some units. Falling back again. Splash damage dealing a bit of damage. Ooh. Smart move to isolate a single unit. Now the gang up not working anymore. Not infinite, but a huge splash race. And this looks like the attack force for the main base. Keep an eye on this one. Quite low HP for some of these. But the dancer, just erupting safety first. Ooh, S counter with S counter. Not sure. I think the dancer's the better choice. S counter, M sized. And here comes the attack in the main base. Dancer. Double dance. I think that will be enough. Let's check the main base here. Power half. He can always Cobalt trick. Is he running out of charges? Yeah, there's the Cobalt trick. And Powell in the main base goes down. The same as a Bombard. It's kind of the same as a Bombard, right? GG's. Well played. Win goes to Ziggeeh. Let me just check my list. Yeah, we haven't seen now Artharios and Cold yet, so maybe we can get their match on next. Who has their main game of Rapsy? Let me see. Cold, if he's already playing. Let me get that up here. Refresh. Cold should be playing against Romchy. And Rapsy has a game open. Let's see. Rapsy could play against Guardian, could play against Ziggeeh. So you will find your opponent. Yeah, maybe we can check out Cold or Anthem's next match. I guess Anthem would be Rapsy, which is currently waiting for his opponent. So yeah, I guess we can jump into Rapsy and wait for Anthems to add. And then we have our next match. By the way, SK, I had plans that I have a co-host, but for some reason he didn't find the time. He was probably busy. He could not join, it seems like. Are you interested to co-hosting? Is it Arthur or Anthon? Arthonius? Arthonians? Artharios? I'm so bad with names. Ask someone else to do stuff like this. But let me see. Let me Google, read me that back. Artharios. Okay. And Ziggeeh won Guardian. Yeah, we just saw that on stream. Alright, all good. SK, all good. Yeah, we could also check out if we can jump into another match. I mean, Ziggeeh Romchy could be playing. You can just go through Theros and play that match if you both are waiting here for your opponent. We don't have a direct order at this point since we have reshuffled bracket like 10 times. We are playing the Chaos mode in Rookie PvP. Yeah, I think Cold was also playing that match, right? Cold and Romchy, yeah. Romchy. No, Romchy is... I just finished the match. Okay. So, that was Romchy and Cold. That means we could join also Cold and Brandy, but Brandy is currently playing, and Romchy and Guardians. Guardian just finished. That's good. I want to answer who played. Oh, that was the wrong one. I was misclicking. Romchy and Guardian. Romchy invite. Oh, I am in the group. Leave. Romchy, invite to group. Already part of a group. Romchy. Thank you. Ah, nice. Awesome. Alright, we have Romchy with Guardians. Carefrex, I'm happy I decided to not do predictions since I'm already way over my head with stuff going on at this point. And it looks like Guardian is again doing that tier 1 rush. Let's see if Romchy finds a solution like Ziggeeh. Oh, you could just also body block the crap out of this crap. Oh, you cannot close the gate in time. Yeah. That gate, how much cost it? 25. Okay, it's not too expensive. He is playing an L counter. Ooh, that hurts. Yeah, that is not working. Yeah, he figured that out as well and is now switching to strikers. I think he is pretty fixed on his tier 1 rush strategy. Ooh, taking the power in the middle. I'll take it back. Now we have a life wing of the Dread Charger, but that is only effective if you actually attack the Dread Charger. And here we have also the Frost tier 2 coming up by Romchy, not taking the power well, but I think Romchy just saw on stream how strong that dancers can be against the S units. Peak Cinema running around. Yeah, it also takes a bit of micromanagement to deal with the life weaving. Same would be... Oh, he's playing Wolf Break? That is unorthodox play style. But I like it. Problem is the dancer again. As you can see, she is dealing a tremendous damage. Ooh, is that a bomb? That is a fire bomb. Ah, getting sniped away. Killing off the units. He has 2 units standing around there, Romchy. I think he will need support for that orb here. He can Cobalt Trick, but that is not saving in the long run. Ooh, Shield. Shield is always a bit of a problem, since you cannot repair afterwards for some time. Same goes for Cobalt Trick. So, there we have a nasty. That is half of the units down. So another nasty, and that is a defended orb. So to answer the question from before, Yes, Nasty is a viable solution to this problem here. And a freeze. Buying time. Gives him maybe the window to repair, but there is damage from the makeshift tower. So no repair. Oh, the firebomb. Oh, too early. Too early. That frozen units take half of the damage, so I think if you explode it later, that could work. But with that, now everything is healed up. You lost your TO2. This might be problematic. Is that a nasty surprise? Yes, that is nasty. And he is not going back for healing. Instead, taking the close power well and heal up there. Yeah, you need to be careful there. Not killing off the buildings at the top. As like a rookie, you're not sure what you can destroy or not destroy. Okay, he has the L counter, so the single Thunderer should not be a problem. Yeah, ability use. Whoop. Yeah. Come on. No ability use. Now here we have the big army. With a lot of undazed units very close to your orb. That's looking grim. Instead, taking the power hit the top could be a greedy move. He might lose his whole tier 1 base there. Rebuilding already. Yeah, rebuilding. But now down to a single power well against 3-4 power wells. That might be tricky. Oh, she's playing to the bitter end? I wouldn't say bitter end. He still has... He still has a chance. Ooh, aggressive walls! Welcome to Rookie PvP. Let's see. Maybe he finds a way. Romchy is not summoning too much stuff at the moment. But he should swim in energy. Life weaving. Oh, that would help a bit. But you still need to deal with the Thunderer and of course that annoying war. Then there is the GG's. Well played. The fire tier 1 strat worked out in the end. And with that, let's check out the brackets. We still hadn't had Artharios on stream, but he is playing Rapsy at this point, I guess. Oh no, Rapsy has the game open. So he is still waiting on that match. Maybe we can join in here then. See, else we could also jump for Romchy and Ziggeeh. Romchy is just finishing. Not sure if Ziggeeh is already in another match. In-game Urmia. Yes, okay. Would be cool to see here live who is currently in a match. Oh, good timing. Look at this. We have here our opponent. So the turtle deck returns. It is a greedy move, but if you can pull it off, it is a game ender. But you need to get to tier 3 somehow. And if I think back at my PvP matches, I would say like 60%, 50% ends on tier 1. And 40%, 30% on tier 2. And very small amount of matches go to tier 3. Okay, back on Ziggeeh. We have Rapsy, Nature's out on the left side and a Frost out on the right side. Frost tends to be a bit slower, so I guess there is a chance we could see the turtle if both are playing very defensively. Also, Carafax, the invitation goes to you as well if you are interested to joining the stream for co-hosting. Dazed units will be saved. No. Oh, they will be saved. But here we have the problem with the Guardies, which are very, very strong S counters and can heal. And there's the knockback. That is a good counter against the Guardies. I think with that he can actually kill them off. But there comes the M counter to deal. Oh no! Dazed Ice Guardian. And there is a heal. Doesn't work on my end. Sorry, I'm currently doing that stream. If we finish that match, I can do so. I can try to do it. No, wrong window. Why you say it's not working? Which part is not working? So you were a winner, right, Guardian? Let's go here. So Rapsy is doing a bit of a push, but not really doing something. Against Romchy are some safe. Okay, in the meantime, we have another power in the middle by Rapsy. And tech for Artharios. Artharios was it, right? Also tech, we have the Shadow Orb against Double Frost. Army has not something super strong against the Flyers. Ooh, just Hurricane to buy time. Not sure if it was needed. And Assassins, there's counter number 1. And the wall. But if you have the problem with the Hurricane, not that scary anymore. I mean, you can just Hurricane them down from the wall. Yeah, as you can see, Rapsy is playing very defensively here. He does not want to invest more power than he must, and already is building the power shrine. There's the Mountaineer. He has to find a way against him. I mean, you can disable him with the Phantom. Or with an Aura, who is not falling back. Oh, that could be too late. No! Saving the units. And running back in. Ooh. Not sure if he is aware that he is standing inside it. Yeah. There goes one unit. Okay, as you can see, like I predicted, that Rapsy is playing super defensively here. He just wants to stack up energy, get his tier 3 and then the turtle. And there comes the Phantom to disable the unit. But even with the ice shield, it is regenerating no matter how much you poke that guy. I'm not sure if he's aware, but he can attack the power from the top here. And that is probably also the way to go. Playing the purple affinity. Great choice against Frost. There goes the Phantom. Yeah, now Rapsy. Okay, we see another use here of that. He's falling back here again. I think if he's switching to this position, he could attack still there. That's the minor things you... Oh no, the Ice Shield came in. You have to be careful there. Damage is always first dealt, and then there's the healing effects and shields and so on. So you can easily kill yourself in an aura. In the meantime, 3 power wells currently for both of them. Here, 1, 2, 3, and here 3 in the middle. And Rapsy is running to the top left to take another power well. And this is another attack. Dazed Mountaineer. Countered by a Silencing Army Phantom. If he would be aware that he can just walk to the top spot here, he could have killed that power well already.
White Rangers, stand ready.
This is the problem if you don't have the map knowledge. And that's also the fun about Rookie. And another aura coming up. Root. Followed by Ice Shield.
As lethal as poison.
Storm Singer.
Okay, Storm Singer maybe getting another power position or ore. Ooh, oh no, he's going for split attack. Also a good idea to spread the enemy's forces, but with 5 phantoms. I think in terms of Rapsy's playstyle, I think so far it's all going according to plan. Already positioning a unit to take the tier 3. And here we have the bird. That's an M counter if I see one. Problem. There's a freeze. And in onto an aura. Disabling the bird. That's a lot of units, even for an aura. Oh, not doing the double oink. Maybe Ampharos can do a push here. Maybe Sonic Scream even. Cobalt Trick. No Cobalt Trick. And no, the power well, the power well. Cobalt Trick. No, I'm not sure if he's not playing the Cobalt Trick. But with that, the bird goes down and the power. He paid off by 100 at this point, so not bad. Oh, he's army. Yeah, sorry. I'm getting confused here. And he's not on point with that oinks. That was super close, like maybe 1 or 2 seconds delay. Ooh, he blocked out the Phantom. He needs Hurricane the Archers. Hurricane the Archers, yeah. That's an excellent decision. Same also with the attack from the top. And there's coming tier 3. So the countdown is ticking. As soon as the turtle is out, the game is kind of done. I think with the Mountaineer can kill 2 of the power wells. But at this point it doesn't matter too much. Ooh, he's starting split attacking. That could help against the turtle as well. Just destroying multiple bases. And there we have Enlightenment into a turtle. Instantly getting food for the turtle. There's a freeze. Great choice, just to buy time. And the top pot,
As lethal as poison.
the top spot is getting sieged down. Turtle is slowly losing her rage. Instantly getting new food. 100% more damage. Yeah, it's a lot. Mountaineer is now running. Oh, it one-shotting a Mountaineer. Ooh, the turtle cannot attack air, right?
White
Or can
Rangers
it?
on the march.
I think this version can attack air. Yes, it can. Oh, there goes the op. He also killed the power at the top, so he needs to get another tier 2 position somehow. Else, that is kind of over. Yeah, silencing. The army faction is so versatile. Yeah, he's fighting for his life, but this is over this point. So well played. Looks like Rapsy is taking that win here. GG is called. Hey, let's see which match we are hosting next. So we are in that row here. That could be Rapsy versus Cold. Actually, why not? Why not? I think Rapsy won quite some matches. So let's get Cold in and Rapsy. Nee, Romchy or Rapsy? Yes, what Rapsy? Rapsy, where is he? Rapsy. We are going to Terros. I think this map is a bit more difficult to get the turtle out. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, need to check something. So we have Cold starting with fire on the left side. And then Nature Star by Rapsy on the right side. You played the map on this before? Yeah, but I think in general it is a bit more difficult since it's super open and easy to do split attacks. And split attack means a lot of units needs to be controlled, bind. So also that start here, healing a single unit? Was it worth it? I'm not sure. How well taken by Colt, who has still 3 units on the field, so it's not looking too good for Rapsy at this point. Guardies as counter, great choice here. Close power well. There we have an eruption, maybe just run back. Ooh. Hurricane. Problem is that dinosaur here. He's snacking away that Guardies. Hurricane will probably deal the rest with that single squad of archers. But now there are still 2 units left to kill, 3 units left to kill.
Move out.
What to do against the dinosaur?
Who asked for a pyromaniac?
Damage reduction, also great. A sleep for this one. Maybe a sleep for the dinosaur. Yes. Well played. That might be the comeback for Rapsy's defense here. There goes the Dryad. The power is now down to 700. There's the heal. Still clunked up units is for fire a very nice treat. Got the kill on the archers. Resummon. Ooh, out of range for the ability. That's the downfall of the power well.
Sunstriders move out.
Ooh, hurricane. Summoning some outside of the hurricane. Yeah, that looks like that power well falls after 50 energy was getting back there. Making is good. Not sure if Amphius is currently already in the match. Yes, he is fighting now. Guardians, maybe? Cold? And Cole just messaged me that he needs to go. Okay. that means a lot of people will get a victory now by not fighting him. Let me just get some winners in. Yeah, you only had like one game left. So if you actually would play that last one here, you would have played all of them. So if you still had the time, that would be cool. Then you had all your matches, and it would be a clean list of games. But if you have to go, then Artharios would get that victory by free. So let's check out. Ziggeeh is also waiting for that match. So he will not get this one. I guess we can see if we have Guardians and Romchy or Rapsy. Alright, I give him the win. Thank you for joining and have a great day. I will go here and say Anthem's winning. Safe. Yeah, let's see. In this case, maybe we find someone else who we can find here. The bonus match for winner later? Yeah. Not really. That is absolutely the match after this one, when everyone is finished. So we will not wait for a bonus match just for you to return. I'm sorry. Okay, I will do a short break and get something to drink. I'll be back in a minute, and then we find a new match to spectate. If you're finishing your matches right now, just wait for me, alright? Oh no, Guardian Atheist just finished. Ooh. That means Atheist Guardian, that means that's the match from Ziggeeh. Let's jump into... Oh, we are in the match from Ziggeeh. Let me just message him. Wisp. Ziggeeh has a match open. Please join. And then I message here. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. See you. Alright. Let's get ready and have Ziggeeh and Artharios do the match on Uru. In the meantime, let me just open that bracket and see. We are just missing 1, 2, 3 matches. Okay, doing a bit of shit talking. Everyone's ready. So let's go. We haven't seen a promo card today.
Master archers.
So Frost Start, Artharios on the big map, and Fire Start by Ziggeeh. Swift unit, very nice here. If you're interested in do a push. Just use one that lost. Okay, maybe not stick to the promo card. Maybe not show off. I guess the PvP promo cards are Fire Dancer, Frost Mage, Sunderer, maybe Lyrish Knight, Harvester, Juggernaut could be as well. I'm missing one. Don't see promo constructs. We don't see promo overlords. Don't see forest elders. But it would be a sick move to just play casually a promo forest elder in PvP, right? So far, both taking the power well, and Ziggeeh now coming over to play instead. Artharios taking up power well, not interesting in summoning unit. Promo Viridia could happen. Okay, that's true. Power well as well for Ziggeeh. Oh, Mana Wing. You think? I can't think of the last time I saw a Mana Wing PvP. Santa Claus? Here's a promo card? Okay. That's true. So far, Ziggeeh needs to take a power well, else he is falling behind. He's taking the orb. Alright. So 3 power wells against 2 plus an nature orb, playing Twilight. And there's also the orb with double frost. He has that 100 energy for that power well advantage. And he has some unit or strategy to get him ahead. He needs to kick a power well to be ahead. Guess if you can siege up from here. Double fire here with Fire Dancer would be nice, but with Twilight... maybe the Wild Blood? Going for the Drake. Good counter against the War Eagle, but very bad counter against the Storm Singer. Fly for your life. And there's the Gravity Surge. Barely making it on top of the cliff, but still in range for the range tag. And now we have some Twilight Crawlers. Twilight Crawlers, super good against as units and taking less damage by range units like this War Eagle. Yeah, here you have the support for the flyer. He needs to switch targets at some point to the War Eagle. Yeah, nice move. Another Dazed Storm Singer. These ones are getting healed up again, so not too much problems. There goes the flyer. Just erupting to be safe. And more M counters. Bird is back in the sky in a moment. There's the freeze. Will you get a Ravage? Oh, tier 1 units. If you're tier 2, try to play tier 2 cards. Normally the best choice you can do.
White Rangers, stand ready.
White Rangers? Ooh, will they kill the flyer? Yes, probably. Oh, there's last second heal. And there goes the crawlers. Still have that minions here. Nice freeze getting the flyer. By the way, in the meantime, also Ziggeeh got the power here. So he is on the same power levels. I just listened in if there's a noise, but not sure if I'll just hearing things. And with that, the green army is falling back and the red army is pushing. That single crawler is surviving. Well, with one healing spell, he is back in action. Or just summoning something new. Owl taken here. Ooh, Ziggeeh tier 3. Fire, nature. We could see an enlightenment into a turtle. Who knows? Meantime, now the double power well here. But he is behind the power wells. Is running in with minions. I have the feeling that he is just doing a transformation, but he needs to first defend this one here. Or he could go for a base trade, I guess. Okay, flyer to defense. But not the best choice against the... Oh, there we have Frost Mage hard countering the small units. Ooh, that's not looking too good for Ziggeeh. Ah, switching out for a mutating frenzy. Big XL counter, but that orb will go down. Not too much he can do. Needs to have a counter kick somehow. Maybe ability use, just to have a bit of poison. Okay, no ability use. Heal. Yeah, there's the heal. Yeah, base trade is going on. Next power well is falling here. He already got the power well here, but he still needs to kill the... Ooh. The poison was not enough to kill it. That is unfortunate. Problem is with the flyer. He does not have the tools to kill something. Now he's playing with double nature. He is missing his fire orb. There's not too much he probably has. Can try to poison the War Eagle. Nice use of the Frostbite. The army is now shifting targets. And that single unit here standing around. And now he's in the right spot, but did not use the attack command. Damn it. Game music a bit too loud. Thank you for that feedback. First music. Okay, Ice Guardian left up to his name. Yeah. Tier 2 is retaken. I guess tier 1. But lose another power well. Ziggeeh is now in a very bad situation. Even with that tier 3 if it's coming up. And that's a big if. He still is losing that spot here. Please. The poison is doing its job. Gladiatrix. But that orb, you need something on that orb. Mountaineer down. A double L count M counter. Probably not getting the bird. There goes that orb. Looks like Artharios has that in the bank. One more. Bird is down. He might be able to defend this here. But he is down to a single power well. Single power well and 2 orbs against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power wells and 2 orbs. And there came the main force which destroyed the orb. Not sure if Artharios is budgeting for something or what his plan is.
Frost Mage.
I would expected him to have more energy.
Gladiatrix.
Oh yeah, the damage on that orb. Boom. Tier 1. Oh, and he got on the ice shield in time. Disenchant. Followed by the wrong target. No. No. 43 HP left. And this is now the last spot. Ziggeeh can't do anything. He has only the nature orb. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's not playing nature tier 1. Well played. And Brandybock and Rapsy finished their match as well, so there's only one match left, right? Or was that the last one? Oh, that was the last one? Yeah, so we just need to wait for Ziggeeh and Artharios to insert their match, and then we can find out who is the winner of the rookie number 3. Considered light and turning roots couldn't have held him. Well, I'm too. Hydra. Okay, so let me just go here. Standings. Yeah, so Cold was the one who would do the against the tight opponent. So since Rapsy lost against Cold, Cold would be the winner here, but he is not around. So he cannot do the final match against the co-host. So I guess I have to step in. So Rapsy, it is your choice if you want to do the special rule. You are the one who is online with the highest rank currently. You can try to win a match against me and decide on a free PvP deck where you get the cards from. If you are up for this, we can have that match. If you say, nah, let's keep it to Cold, then it's also fine. Okay, you want to have that match? Then let's create a game. Chat, is there a map you want to see? What map shall our showdown be played? I mean, I have the disadvantage that you can just look on the stream and see my cards, see my power. We see a Taros. Okay, let's go Taros. First call. Let's play the best deck it is. If I lose, Cold should get the deck. Okay. You can also play as a proxy for Cold, I guess. So if you win, then Cold gets the deck. And if you lose, Cold gets the tier 1 from the deck, and you are not losing anything. You're just playing a Battleforge. Works for me? Okay, you just have to decide which deck we are sending him. which deck you think he is in.
Righty. Rally, ye idiots! Chew on this!
Okay, he is tier 2 at this point.
Legendary wrecking, buddy.
There we have an oink. It will buy him time, but I'm making progress on the power wells, so I think I'm on a good track.
A whisper in the night.
You like that?
Yes, that is looking good.
Wrecker here.
The right amount of progress we need.
Ready to wreck. I love my
Oh, come on, get out of days.
Okay.
Get out of days.
okay, I'm
Ooh, scary.
Chew on this. Such elves.
Yes, looks good. I think I am. I'm playing good enough to be in the ladder, just for the moment.
Wastelanders.
And this looks like tier 1 cards for Cold. After this match here. Come on.
Shoot.
No! How dare you?
Intersect.
Run for your life. GG's. Well played. Yeah, Rapsy, that was a very aggressive move with your first power well near the port. I think as a nature player, hard to deal with a double-sided attack, but well played, well played. And with that, we are already at the end of today's tournament. I hope you had fun. Congratulations to all the matches by the rookies. Of course, a special congratulations to our winner, which is Cold, who is not a rookie anymore by today's event. So welcome to the League of the Pros. There will be another rookie event in this year, and if you are interested in more events, we have the Spring Cup coming up next month. That is the 10th. So in around 1 month, we have the next PvP action. Everyone is allowed to join, so that will be some awesome matches. Let's see if we have already some registration. Yeah, Amateurs is already joining, so feel free to do so as well. And if you're here for a round of RPVE, we have the Twilight Hunt also until next week, and that is an PvE event. Let's see how many replays we currently have. Oh, quite a lot. Look at this, all these teams, always 4 people teams. If you want to join, do so. And with that, have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Play some Battleforge and see you in the Forge, fellow Skylords.